Hola, you guys. This is part 5 of Surviving a Narcissist, how I became a single parent. Okay, so to get into some details of surviving a narcissist and what our relationship was like. So we already talked about, what was it about me that attracted a narcissist. We know that a narcissist, they like a lot of attention. They don't believe in accountability at all. They literally will gaslight you and ghost you, and you don't think it's possible, but they will gaslight you and ghost you all at the same time. Like, they say and do things that may seem impossible to someone who's not a narcissist. And you try to figure out, I'm an empath. I'm a good person. Like, why in the world is this happening? Like, this don't even make no sense. Makes no sense at all. So, but it was like, okay, so, like I said, whenever we first met, I got vibes that he was, like a player. Like, he wanted to talk to several different women and not just be monogamous. I got those vibes. From day one, I got those vibes. But like I said, one of the things I realized about myself is that I was basically not being honest with myself as far as relationships go. I said I wasn't looking for a relationship, but in all actuality, I was looking for a relationship. But what he did was he kind of flipped it, like did reverse psychology, and we kind of did reverse psychology on each other. And matter of fact, half the time, I'd say about 75% of the time that we were together, I had a headache. Pretty much, I had a lot of migraines, and I thought the migraines were from, the weather, like the weather changing, or maybe pollen, because I do have asthma and I do have allergies, and I am from Louisiana. Excuse me. So I was thinking, maybe with me being in a different climate, or maybe I was around different things that may set my allergies or my asthma off. But no, in all actuality, as soon as the relationship was over, I didn't have as many migraines. Now, I still have migraines, but not as many, because being in a relationship with a narcissist is like playing chess. It's like playing chess. You have to be at least 3 to 4 to 5 moves ahead of that person when you're dealing with someone like that. A narcissist will tell you a bald-faced lie, looking you dead in your eye. They will tell you that the sky is not blue when you're looking at the sky and you know the sky is blue. They will tell you that it is not raining. Even when you know it's raining, you can feel the raindrops hitting your face. They will tell you that it's not raining. It was seriously that bad. Like, everything was an argument. Everything was a disagreement. And I told you before, like, I'm an empath and I'm a Libra, so I don't like conflict. I don't like arguing. I don't like going back and forth with people. I don't like raising my voice. I don't like conflict. I don't like confrontation. But everything about a narcissist, or his version of a narcissist, was all about drama, confrontation, and conflict. I found out after I was first started dealing with him, I found out that he was still in relationships with the other mothers. I don't like baby mama. I don't like saying BM, because BM reminds me of a bowel movement. I don't like saying baby mamas. I don't know. I just don't like it. All the negative connotations that go along with that term. So the other mothers of his children, I found out really quickly that he was still in relationships with both of them. And he had both of them believing that it was possible for him to be in a relationship with both of them. So what he was doing on the back end, he was telling one thing, and then he was telling the other something else, but he was keeping them separate. That way, none of the lies would ever catch up to him. Basically the lie was, let's get back together, let's work on our family, let's be together. And then he kept telling them that, he wasn't a relationship person and all these different things, but they still loved him and wanted to be with him. And so I came into the situation like, look, you need to tell everybody the truth. Stop lying to everybody. Get everybody on the same page. If you want everybody to work together, just say that. If you want to sleep with everybody, just say that. Like, stop being dishonest with everybody. So basically, he tried to he tried to do it his way, and his way didn't work really. So basically, he lied to everybody about his relationship with me until I ended up pregnant, and then we ended up together. Then there was no way for him to lie about it after that. But then that caused everybody to be mad at me, because they're like, who is she? Where did she come from? And why are you telling us that you want to be together and work together? But now here she comes, and where's this brand new person? So he had, in his mind, he was thinking that he could have relationships with all of us and everything was going to be perfectly fine. And so I'm saying, like, you already know that's not possible. You already know that's not going to work. But you know how you, how does that saying go? You play the role of the fool. So I can't think right now how that saying goes. But anyway, I just played along. Yeah, so those are the juicy details of our relationship. He wanted all of us to be in a relationship together. And I said, if you look at the definition of that, by definition, it's not going to work, because any type of relationship, that's like a poly relationship. And if you're going to be in a poly relationship, from what I understand, everybody has to be honest and upfront with each other. And if you're not willing to be honest and upfront with each other, that is not going to work. So anyway, of course, with him being a narcissist, he didn't believe me or anybody, and he felt like he tried to make everything work the way he wanted it to work. So he continued to keep lying to everybody and trying to cover up everything and go behind everybody's back. And like I said, that always ended up with everybody being mad at me, because you're lying to everybody. And I'm telling you, lying to me doesn't work, because I already know what's going on, and I can see things before they happen. Like, I know what's coming before it's coming. But with him being a narcissist, he didn't want to listen to anybody, family, friends, or anybody. He felt like he could do it. Oh, the other part of being a narcissist, they also feel like because they are who they are and they have the skills that they have. I don't know who may be listening to this, but as far as their physical skills, I don't know any other way to say it. Their physical skills, they feel like they're like the best in the world at what they do. And apparently all his exes had told him that he was the best in the world at what he was doing. And so I guess that was the tactic that he used to make them keep coming back, and keep lying and keep wanting to be with him. But that didn't work on me. But he tried it, but it didn't work on me. He tried to use that almost like a means of control. The other way that he tried to control me is because, like I said, I needed a lot of help because I have physical disabilities. So, I needed his help or his assistance when it came to certain things. So he would try to basically, if you don't do things the way he wants you to do it or how he wants you to do it, like, he tries to punish you in different little ways. And that didn't work on me either, because I would hurt myself before I asked you to help me. I hurt myself doing it myself before I asked you to help me. And that wasn't healthy either, so that was a toxic situation too. If I'm physically not able to do something and you've been helping me, but now you're mad at me, so now you don't want to help me, you're trying to use that as a means of control. So once again, I say, if you're in a toxic relationship or relationship with a narcissist, you can survive. But hopefully you see the warning signs, and hopefully, you get out before, it's too detrimental to you. But it's possible to survive being in a relationship with a narcissist. And yeah, there is a whole lot more to this story, but I'll continue that in the next part.